So what's up, guys? I hesitated to do this video, but finally I had to do it. I feel motivated though. This is actually my first video. So on this channel we'll be talking about a lot, and it concerns guys mostly. It's going to be about self-improvement, relationship advice, alpha male lifestyle. That's the name of the channel. So it's a community that I decided to create so we can gather and improve together, progress, exchange ideas. So without much talk, I'll go straight to the point, to the topic of the video. The topic of the video is how to prevent flakes. What's a flake? For example, when you get a girl's number and then you decided you agree to meet her somewhere, or you guys agree to meet each other somewhere, and at the end of the day, and at the dying minute, she calls you and says something came up. It actually happens like that most time. We all know it always happens. It's very common. Flakes are very common, and everybody undergo flake. No matter how big you are, or how successful you are, or how good looking you are, you will still meet girls that will flake on you. So nobody is immune to flakes. So what we are going to discuss here is just few points that I enumerated on how to prevent flakes or reduce flake, because that's all we can do. We can just reduce. You cannot stop it completely. So I enumerated 5 points. Point number 1 is be straightforward in your interaction with someone, in your interaction with a chick. Try to be straightforward in what you want in your conversation. Don't be beating around the bush. Be clear. Let her understand what you want. When you talk to when you exchange number with her, and let's say you met her on Wednesday, and then you know that you'll be free on Saturday, and then you can meet her on Saturday. Why not tell her that, yeah, look, I'll be free on Saturday, so what about we meet for a drink at so time? Then watch her reaction, or listen to what she'll say. Then you can, from there, instead of going and beating around the bush, talking too much, why not just go straight to the point and make your intentions known? So that's my first point. My second point is don't ignore red flags. Red flags, for example, you're talking to her and then she's not engaged in the conversation. For the first time, she's not engaged in the conversation, and then she's replying you with one word. Or you are talking to her, she's backing you, or she's looking elsewhere, or she's not following up the conversation, or she was when you stopped her on the road, she was walking so fast that you were like practically running behind her to talk to her. So these are red flags. At the end of the day, when you force something like that and then you end up getting her number, at the end of the day, she flakes on you, you'll be wondering why she did that. The red flags are already there, but you ignored them. So somebody like that will eventually flake. Is normal. So when you see things like that, just move on. Don't even stress yourself. Just don't even stress yourself. Just move on. Point number 3. Watch her body language. Like I just said, don't ignore red flags. You also need to watch her body language. When you are talking to her, how is she facing you? Is she backing you? Is there a very long distance between both of you? Is she like going away from you and then you're like chasing her on the road? Something like that. These are body language you need to observe, because somebody that's giving you that kind of body language, how do you expect the person to show up when you may want to meet her? She will flick. Even if she gives you a number, the number does not mean anything. At the end of the day, she will still flick on you, because she's not interested. When the girl is not interested, there's a lot of signs that show. So you just need to be careful. You just need to be observant. When you see this kind of sign, don't even stress yourself. It's just a waste of time. Point number 3, right? I think. Point number 4. Yeah, point number 4. Don't overtest. Keep it simple. That's my point number 4. In your interaction with the girl, maybe you are texting her before the date, and then you guys are talking. Please don't start long conversations. Or how was your day? What did you do today? All this kind of thing. Long conversation. How your parents? Where did you go? Don't talk about all these things over the text. Wait until the date. Then you can tell her. You can say whatever you want to say. Keep it simple. Don't just feed her a lot of information over the phone without meeting her. Do you understand? So you just need to be simple when you want to talk. When you are talking, just focus on trying to get her on the date first. Once you're able to get her on the date, then from there you can talk whatever you want to say. So bro, don't be doing that before the date, because at the end of the day you will do it, and she will not really, even if she really wanted to see you, at the end of the day, when you guys have spoken about everything over the phone, you've chatted about everything. She knows your name, she knows your family, she knows everything. So what do you want to talk about on the date? Have you seen it now? Have you guys seen it now? So you need to be mysterious over the phone, so she can be curious about knowing you. And when she's curious about knowing you, when you set a date, she will eventually come. These are methods. It's not as if it's guaranteed, but these are methods to reduce flakes. So it will lead me to my last point, my 5th and the last point, which is be mysterious. It's almost the same thing I just talked about. You need to be mysterious. Keep it simple. Don't talk much about yourself until you meet her. Because when you talk too much, or when you tell her everything about yourself over the phone, now what do you want to tell her on the date? And how excited will she be to come and meet you when you've already spoken about everything? So you need to be mysterious. Be mysterious. Don't talk much about yourself. And then keep it simple. Always keep it simple until you meet her. So these are my 5 methods to prevent flakes with girls. So guys, share. Please share these videos so people can get the message across. Share the video, subscribe. Peace.